How to natural dye with turmeric. In this video I'm going to show you how to natural dye with turmeric shades of yellow. We decided to do this video because it's so accessible and fun for beginners and kids, as most of us have turmeric in our spice cupboard. You get the most dazzling results very quickly, hopefully igniting your inner dye gods and goddesses.
Ready?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel BillyNou. Today I'm going to show you how to dye yellow with turmeric, and Billy's going to help me. It's a really great natural dye for beginners if you've never done natural dyeing before.
Dress for me!
A dress for Billy. She wants me to make a nice golden dress with it. It's also really fun to do with kids, so it's a great lockdown activity, and you get really bright, vibrant results, so you get a really nice sense of satisfaction after you've dyed your fabric. I've actually been making scrunchies recently, big giant scrunchies like the one that Billy's got in her hair and the one that I've got in my hair. So I'm going to dye fabric for a scrunchie today, and I'm going to do a giveaway. So as usual, you need to soak your, well, you don't 100% have to, but it's a good idea to soak your fabric before you use it, because it means the dye stuff will kind of absorb more evenly into the fibre. So you need to soak your fabric for ideally overnight, but if not, a couple of hours will do. So that's the first step. This fibre is bamboo fibre, by the way, which is a nice natural fibre, and it takes the dye quite nicely. So I'll leave that to soak for a couple of hours now. Okay, so I've got two types of turmeric here. I've got fresh turmeric root, which Billy's busy grating, and I've just realised I'm wearing white trousers, which probably isn't the best, but you know, nothing wrong with a stain in my opinion. And I've got turmeric powder. I'm just going to whack the turmeric powder in there. And you can see already there's a tiny bit of liquid in the bottom of the pan, which is already going an amazing colour. Well, it is an amazing colour. Okay, how's the grating going, Bill?
Good.
Good, is it? Can I grate some?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Right, look at your orange fingers. Show Papa your orange fingers. So yeah, turmeric's a really potent colour, and it will stain everything that it comes in contact with. So if you don't want to get yellow fingers or stains on your nice white clothes, then wear gloves and clothes that you don't mind getting dirty. So a little really goes a long way with turmeric. So I'm going to have a really nice rich dye bath here. I just had 3 lumps of fresh turmeric and a couple of teaspoons of ground turmeric. You could also, I mean, it's quite nice to use turmeric in bundle dyeing as well, which I've got another video on my YouTube channel showing you how to bundle dye. But when you grate it up, you get nice little specks of yellow rather than a whole solid colour, which we're gonna do today. The other really nice thing about turmeric is that it has loads of healing properties. It's really, really good for you. So if you were going to dye something like baby clothes with this, it's nice to know that they've got something with that kind of energetic healing properties next to their skin. And yeah, it makes you just feel good. Okay, I think we've made enough mess now. Look at your hands.
I can see.
Come around here if you like and see. Okay, coming. Okay, so our fabric's been soaking for a couple of hours, and now we're ready to make the dye bath. I'm actually just going to put a tiny bit of vinegar in here, just to kind of help brighten the colour. It's not necessary really, I mean 100% necessary, but it's just gives it that extra zang, if that's the word. Go on then, you do it. Give it big squeezes. Is it ready? And you can see the dye's already sticking to the fabric from our yellow hands. Can you see that? From our yellow hands. Okay. Oh no. Right, so next step. I'm just going to use this water that's had my fibre soaking in it because I don't want to waste water. And I'm going to...
Pour it in there?
Yeah, do you want to do it?
Yep.
Yeah? You help. There we go, that's it.
Good. Can I put that in it?
Well, let's wait a second because we're going to heat it up a little bit first. So just pop that back in there. Drop it in.
Soup, yummy.
Now we put it on the heat for a little bit. So I'm going to put it on a low heat to simmer. For a little while. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping. No, Billy.
The soup.
I know you're just pretending, but you should always keep your dye pot separate from your food pots. It's just a good rule of practice because you never know if you're using some kind of chemicals or powders or something like that. You just want to be very careful to keep things separately. Although usually, mostly with natural dyes, you're kind of not using anything too toxic. But yeah.
Can we swap?
Like this. Ooh, like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
In like a wild thing.
A bun.
Yep.
Okay, a round bun. There you go. Is that okay?
Yeah. Look. Can I have a look at your?
So this is a nice orange. This is Billy's scrunchie, but it's actually been dyed with onion skins to get this beautiful golden colour. So we might get quite a similar colour, but it's not turmeric. So I'm going to leave all my bits in the pot. If you want to strain it so that you've got no bits in there, you can do that as well. And I've just brought the dye bath to a nice simmer, and I'd say it's ready to put our fabric in. So Billy, are you going to put the fabric in for me very carefully so you don't burn your little hands? Woo! Well done. You want to stir it? Very gentle. That's it. And it does look like a really delicious soup, doesn't it? But we're not going to eat it.
No.
Ooh. So it's not boiling. You don't want it to boil. You just want it on a gentle simmering heat. And then we'll leave it for an hour or so to take up the colour. And then we'll show you the results. The chamomile plant.
Yeah.
Ah.
Now he's gone. You left it. I will do a little help for him.
So look, check out this colour.
Oh, yellow.
That's after about 2 minutes of being in the pot, and it's already this amazing bright sunshine colour. I'm a bit scared that I'm getting it on my trousers, but it's okay. You kind of want your fabric to have enough room to move around freely in the pot. So I'm going to add just a little bit more water. And it won't take away from the dye potency, it will just mean that your fabric's more free to move around so that you get a more even colour. Does it look good, Bill?
Yeah, I can see.
I'm going to make a scrunchie out of this. So we're back at the pot after it's been about an hour, I'd say. I'm going to take this out now, but you could leave it overnight just sitting in the pot just to really soak up the colours. The colour. It's up to you. So.
How many did you do? 84.
Smells so incredible.
I don't know if you know what turmeric smells like. It's like an earthy, orangey aroma. So I didn't strain my bath and the colour looks pretty great. But, you know, it's really a matter of preference. If you want to strain it and get all the bits out, you can do that as well. So once I've taken the fabric out of the dye pot, I'll just give it a rinse with cold water in fact. Just to get rid of the excess bits. I just want to say that this fabric has been pre-mordanted with my soya milk method, which you can watch the other video on YouTube on how to do mordanting with soya milk. It's not actually a mordant, but it helps the colour bind to the fabric. So this is the colour after I've rinsed it with cool water. It is the most glorious kind of sunshine, vibrant yellow. It will dry a couple of shades lighter, but it's still going to be amazing. The thing about turmeric is that it's not really... Yes, you can have a look. It's not really known for its amazing colour fastness, which is why it's quite a good idea to mordant your fabric before using it, but not 100% necessary. And if, you know, the thing about turmeric is that if it does start to fade, it's so easy to use. Like you saw, it's such a simple process and it's such a vibrant kind of saturated colour that you get straight away from it, that you can just give your fibres another dip if you need to. Is it beautiful?
Yes.
Okay, so this is going to be turned into a big giant scrunchie and I'm going to do a giveaway on YouTube. If you want to win, like, subscribe and comment, and I'll get Billy to choose a winner in the next couple of weeks. Thanks again for watching, and if you like what you see and want to be in with a chance to win this scrunchie, like, comment and subscribe, and Billy will choose the winner very shortly.